Hi, I'm Dr. Bill Lile and I practice obstetrics and gynecology. I saw an interview today, and being interviewed was a pro-life advocate friend of mine, Rebecca Kiesling. But the gentleman was also interviewing a young lady who was an abortion supporter, especially of the abortion pill. And in the middle of the interview, the pro-abortion young lady actually held up a glass of water and a little pill, and she said that she was going to be taking that pill, and she took that pill on air. And then when she was asked by the interviewer, are you even pregnant? She said, well, let's just say that will end a pregnancy. And she goes, this is my third abortion, with a smile and with glee. What's so sad about that is I've seen patients in my office just today who would give anything to see that little flicker of life inside of their womb. Maybe they've been trying and trying to get pregnant. They've seen infertility doctors. They've put out a fortune in money. They've taken shots and ultrasounds and procedures, and they just can't get that positive pregnancy test for whatever reason. They can't see that miracle of life in their womb. I've also seen patients that have come in for an ultrasound and they were having a little bit of spotting. We know they were pregnant, and then we can see the gestational sac, we can see the yolk sac, and we can see this tiny fetal pole of the baby. But when we look more closely, we don't see the heart beating. I mean, my wife and I have two perfect girls, but we had 4 miscarriages where we would look and we'd see a heartbeat and we'd celebrate. And then a couple days later, start to have bleeding and spotting and do another ultrasound, and that life in the inside is gone. So to smile with glee in the fact that you just took a pill and now you're going to have an abortion. And how does it work? The abortion pill blocks a very important hormone. It blocks a hormone called progesterone. What does progesterone stand for? Progestational steroid hormone. Everything that's good about a growing pregnancy is supported by progesterone. It's going to prevent the next menstrual cycle. It's going to allow the uterus to grow. It's going to prevent the cervix from opening up. It's going to deliver more nutrition, blood, and oxygen to the uterus and thus to the baby. When somebody takes the abortion pill and they have a baby there on the inside, you're essentially just suffocating the baby and cutting off the flow of nutrition. Then a day later, you take some pills that cause you to have violent contractions to push that pregnancy out. Life is precious, and new life is precious there inside of the womb. When one cell from the dad and one cell from the mom get together, that is a little person that is genetically unique from anybody of the 6 billion people on the planet. We can actually do a blood test 7 weeks after conception, where we can do a blood test where a little tube of blood drawn from the mom, and we can send it off. We can get the results back, and with more than 99% accuracy, we can tell you if this is going to be a boy or if this is going to be a girl at the time of delivery. That decision was made at that moment of conception. But now, way before we can see whether it's a boy or a girl on ultrasound, simple little blood test on the mom and we can see that. So somebody could actually get that blood test and it comes back and it says, you're having a girl. And they said, well, we didn't want a girl. They could do something as simple as taking the abortion pill, and they could take that life of that little girl on the inside. A patient is a person, no matter how small, and we need to celebrate life. So when somebody is smiling with glee in the fact that they just took a pill and now they're going to have their 3rd abortion, and they're celebrating this online, it just breaks my heart, because I've had that loss. My wife has had that loss, and I've had patients that have had that loss, and I have patients weeping in my office because they just want to see that flicker of life. It's sad that this pill is not only available with telemedicine, but actually via mail order. And up to 10 weeks, it is 98% effective in killing that baby in the womb. A baby that we can see the heart beating, we can see the hands and the arms moving. That is the state of abortion in our world right now. So what do? We stand up for the preborn. We want to be a voice for the voiceless. We want to stand for those who can't stand for themselves. And we need to defend the life that is created in the image of God at the moment of conception. Because what is abortion basically? It's an attack against that image of God. If you have any questions, you can contact me through my website, which is prolifedoc.org. God bless you and have a great day.